wanted to cover some new custom actions I've added to my utilities. So scroll down here, Foundry Fan Utilities. So we've added 4 more: Alter Token Selection, Get World Time, Sequencer FX, and Token Magic FX. So for Alter Token Selection, all it does is change the currently selected tokens. That's not the same thing as the current collection. That's totally separate. It literally which token. I need to be on this. Which tokens are selected? So like right now, those 2 are selected. So you can up here use current collection or all the other standard selection features for normal mat actions. And you can use that to alter by adding, removing, toggling which tokens are selected. The reason why I originally created this as a macro in my Traps and Puzzles module is for Token Magic FX, which targets selected tokens. Now, I eventually changed that. So I created a macro that will allow you to do Token Magic FX based on tags. And now I've added in the custom action. Where are we here? The custom action for Token Magic FX. So you no longer need to do any of those things, but there are modules and functions and things like that that work based on currently selected token. So that's what that custom action is for. Many of you may never use it, but if you ever need to use it, you have it. Where is it here? Yeah, world time. It just gets the current time of your world and formats it in one of 4 ways that you choose, and then stores it in a variable. It has a default variable name that it'll use, or you can put in your own variable, and then you can use that variable to display it in like a drawing or whatever else you want to use that for. Then for Token Magic FX, this allows you to select your tokens or tiles based on the standard methods that you use for mat actions. And then there is a huge long list. It's not everything that Token Magic FX can do, but most things that it can do that you can apply to a token or a tile for animations. And then there's also an option to remove that effect. And there is an all. Where is it? There it is at the top. Now, the all will, if you tell it to, apply that entire list of effects to a tile or a token or a set of tiles and tokens. Really, really, really strongly recommend you don't do that, as it'll probably cause your game to melt down. The all is for removing all effects from the chosen tiles or tokens. If you want to try and apply all of those effects simultaneously, I mean, I won't stop you, but you have been warned. And then the final one is for, where are we here? Sequencer. As you can see, this is a big one. And again, this does not cover everything that Sequencer does. There's too much, way too much that Sequencer can do. But a lot of the things that Sequencer can do are now covered in this handy interface. This is more convenient than the macro that I created. So up here, you can play a video effect, you can play a sound, you can end all effects or sounds, or you can end a specific effect or sound by its name. As you can see, the options update and change based on what you select. So like if I go down here, to, I think it's this one. Yes. A new option appears to reflect the option that you have selected. So they're all dynamic. I'm not going to go through all of the potential options in here. As you can see, there are tons of them. If you have any familiarity with Sequencer whatsoever, you'll already be familiar with what a lot of these things do. For the file path or database, you get that from the Sequencer database over here. So you just copy the one that you want, paste it in there. Same thing for if you're playing a sound. Then select your various options as to what you want to do with it, what you want to target. For ones that can be stretched, you target it in your source. And as you can see, there are tons and tons of options there. I'm not going to go over all of them. So that's it. Those are the new options, the new custom actions that have been added to my module. Basically, what I've done is all of the macros that I had created for my Traps and Puzzles module have now been converted into custom actions. So for my Traps and Puzzles module, the macros are still there, and my Traps and Puzzles rely on those macros. I haven't changed any of that. So that's all still backwards compatible, stays exactly the same. These custom actions do the same thing as those macros. So if you don't want to use the macros, if you would prefer to use this interface, and this is definitely much more convenient, this is a separate module, my utilities module, that allows you to do all of these things without needing my Traps and Puzzles module. You can just do it with these and without having to mess around with the macros, which are less convenient and less intuitive than just having all the options laid out in front of you like this. And that's it. Hopefully you guys found this helpful or interesting. Have a good one.